Hey guys, Mapletail here. Welcome to the final week of Pride Month Warriors 2024, the series where I draw warrior cats based on LGBT+ pride flags. Today we're drawing warriors of Thunderclan. Let's get into it. For today's drawing, I took inspiration from the newer Progress Pride flag and the abrosexual flag. These are both flags I've yet to try designing for. I have a bit of a list going of new flags to try next year, so if you have a suggestion, feel free to leave it in the comments. I chose these two as the abrosexual colors gave me Thunderclan vibes, and well, the Progress one really could have gone anywhere, but ended up here. I have been dreading the sheer amount of colors on it, so I started with it. I was gonna use it on the cat on the right, but I realized if I did the other cat, I could give them odd eyes and use way more colors that way. I started with the eyes. I used the blues and green on one and the purples with yellow on the other. That's 6 colors used already. For the fur base, I used a very toned down yellow, making it more of a cream. The pale pink was used in the mouth and scars, and the white went on the belly and ear tufts. The brown got used for mid-sized splotches across the face and body, while the red turned into more of a red-brown and was used for smaller splotches. That reddish color was also used on the nose after deciding against pink. The orange was used the same way, and the black was used for spots by some of those patches. Going for a calico look today, it's the easiest way to use a bunch of colors like this. Let's talk names. I wasn't really sure what direction I wanted to go with this one, but I liked the prefix honey. So I ended up choosing Honey Marsh for their coloring and patches. Time to add them to our Pride Month Thunderclan family tree. They look the most like Gingerfleck from a few years ago, and her family, so I decided to make them a sibling to her. Let's move on to our final cat of the year, the abrosexual cat. I love the strawberry vibes of this flag. I've been using a strawberry color theme a lot recently in my own art, so this was really nice. I used the green in the eyes, an easy starting point. I toned down the pale pink a bit and used it as our fur base and on the nose, as well as using a slightly pinker version of it in the scars. The white went on patches on the paws, tail, and all over the face. I used the darker pink on an ear tip, above the eye, under the paws, and on the end of the tail. And that was that. A simple design, but pretty in my opinion. For a name, I chose Heron Dawn. I associate both those words with this color scheme, so it just kind of worked. Let's place our final cat on the family tree. She has a passing resemblance to Half Fur and Tansy Tail. Who could use a pink-themed second parent? So I made her just that. Oh, so it was nice to erase one of those question marks. I drew the background of this piece well before this, but I think it goes pretty well with these two cats. Honey Marsh matching with the grass and Heron Dawn matching more with the clouds. I think it's a lovely final piece for this year's edition of the challenge. Thanks for watching! I had such a nice time drawing some more pride-themed cats this past month. It was great to try out some different flags. Keeps things interesting, and I really would like to try to show representation for more genders and sexualities. I'm excited to get into some warrior news that I haven't been able to talk about real soon. A lot was revealed in the last several weeks, and I have thoughts. Anyways, I hope you had a wonderful Pride Month, and I'll see you next Thursday.